From earlier today. This is Lake Norman, courtesy of Resort Cams. Looks like a great day to get out on the water. Looks can be deceiving, right? The temperatures and the wind tell a very different story. We've had sunshine, we've had cold snaps, we've had almost spring-like warmth this month alone, right?
Very deceiving is right, of course, because it feels like February temperature roller coaster. It was freezing cold out there earlier today. We're going to get us thinking, hey, Rachel, how does this month stack up against previous years?
Well, I looked back at some of the last 30 years of Februarys just to see, and of course this February is not quite over just yet, but we're getting a good idea of what's to come here over the next 7 days in our 7-day forecast. But here's where some of these temperature differences stack up, and this is interesting. So again, I looked back through 30 years, so went all the way back to 1996, and interestingly enough, 2026 and 1996, from your highest high temperature to the lowest low temperature, and the difference between those two numbers. We tied the largest difference with 1996 at 73 degrees and beat out 2015 and 2011 by 10 degrees. So those 2 years over the past 30 years really stand out to me. You have to go back into the 2025. So last year we had a 61 degree swing. We went from 80 degrees for the highest high temperature, 19 degrees, the lowest low temperature, and then 2009 for a 61 degree swing as well. And just a fun fact, that 83 degree high temperature, I know we broke a daily record high temperature last Friday, but that was also the warmest temperature we have ever seen on record in Charlotte for February.
Wow.
So fun fact there. And if you're wondering, so what is the average over those 30 years, the difference between your highest high and lowest low? 56.7 degrees. And we had a 73 degree difference. So we're used to seeing swings in temperatures, but this stands
Extreme,
out,
right? Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Using all of the wardrobe this month,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
You mentioned we're heading to the end of February, heading into March. So what does that all mean going forward?
Yeah, and I want to show you guys, just so you remember where we were. We had 83 on Friday. 43 was our high temperature today. So we had a 40 degree swing just within a few days. Here's where we go from here. So we wrap up February and head into March. Tomorrow is still going to be cold, upper 40s. Then we get back above average. We're talking about the 60s, the low 70s, and even just looking at the start of March itself and what it looks like potentially in terms of that climatology, whether we're below average or above average. And there's a high likelihood that we'll be above average even as we're kicking off the start of March as well. So we have been all over the place, and certainly we are much colder today, and we're going to be much colder tomorrow than where we have been and where we are going. But with that, we do have warmer temperatures ahead. We've got some rain chances to talk about as well, which I'll be breaking down in just a few minutes.
Looking at that map, though, I'm thinking, oh no, the poor people up in the Northeast and the Midwest.
I know, they just keep getting more snow and more cold air.
Yeah, it's not over yet for them, is it? All right, Rachel, thank you. Your full forecast coming up. Still ahead here.